It is 7:47 as I'm starting this reading, and I need y'all to really use your discernment with this one. I'm not kidding. I'm sitting here and I was scrying and I'm getting chills up and down my body right now, y'all. I don't necessarily love what I'm channeling. I don't necessarily love what I was seeing. This is for a feminine who is having way more than 2 or 3 masculines currently compete over her. Here's the thing too, feminine. This isn't being done physically in the 3D. This is being done subconsciously. This is being done through actions, through words, through energy. Y'all, again, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Some signs, some synchronicities that could be coming up for you is you could be seeing a lot of dogs. You could be seeing a lot of birds. There could be a lot of sirens. There could be a lot of, I'm hearing like trains. I'm hearing like honks from cars. Just basically a lot of transportation, it feels like. And I really want to point out, this is not a cute thing. This is not, Spirit's not coming through of like, oh, we have masculines who find you attractive, who, yes, they find you attractive, but there is like this power grab that they are reaching for you. There is like this energy that they see that you embody, and they're fighting to take ownership of you and that energy, 141. And it's not coming from a place of, it's just icky, guys. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than it's gross. But they wanted me to pull cards on this particular situation because, again, these are masculines who know of one another who are just not communicating. Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands. Hold on, y'all. As I was scrying earlier, I was getting this very, very, very visual download of Rapunzel and her stepmother, okay? It was, you know, whether it's your energy, whether it's your healing powers, you know, some of you might be very spiritual, some of you may have actual spiritual gifts that you possess that you could bestow upon these individuals. Regardless of it, there is like, again, like there is a want to take you, to trap you, and to diminish who can see you. This isn't a fighting because, like I don't know how to describe, like, I think you're going to know if you're going to know, but they're not wanting to put you in a good spot. They're not wanting to take care of you. They're not wanting to provide for you. There is, again, something that you give. There's something that you can provide that they can't get from other means, from other people. And because of it, there's such a huge conflict of who gets it. This is so subconscious. Like, I really just feel like, again, these masculines may not understand that it's their, like, your energy that they're fighting over. 3, 2, 1. But that's entirely what's going on here. Again, it's like Rapunzel, like, not having access to other people, not having access to, like, they don't want you to go and communicate with other people, to go and leave your house, it's just like they want you in this isolated mode. And I think that's why Spirit's coming through is like, this isn't a cutesy, like, oh, we have masculines who think we're attractive and who are willing to, like, fight over me. Like, no, this is a control aspect, 1,000%. Literally just flip it to the 10 of Swords. Don't, you know, like, I think Spirit's really encouraging you, like, the Page of Pentacles. I just said peach. The Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Both of these coming out as feminine individuals, you're fine where you're at. I don't know where you told yourself that you need a masculine to do certain things, or like, I don't know if someone's told you like, oh, you're more than ready to date. Like, maybe you are, but there's something coming through of like, you need to really look at the stuff that you've built for yourself and put some priority and importance under it. Because it's like whatever that you've been working on, all of the growth, all of the momentum that you've had and you've carried for yourself to pull yourself into this Queen of Wands energy, they're, again, Rapunzel, she didn't have 444, she didn't have any control, she didn't have any power of what she did. Like, it's, you truly and ultimately, there's stuff that you're building and stuff that you're working on, and they want you to have more pride in that. It's almost like some of you have this like expectation that this is what you're going to do before you find a husband, before you settle down. What if the whole point of it was that's what you're supposed to do, period? What if you're not supposed to put down those things as soon as you find a partner? What if you're supposed to actually rather focus on those things because that's what your purpose in this life is? What if your purpose wasn't to find a husband? What if your purpose wasn't to become a wife, to become a mother? What if your purpose was to go after the things in life that you want? Because again, it's like there's so many individuals, so many masculines coming at you right now wanting like, and they're being manipulative with it. They're being, they're not going to tell you that they're coming in to take something to put you in a place of complacency, of stagnancy, and to hold you there as a prisoner. Why would they do that? Why would they come in saying that that's what they're going to do? Like that's not what's going on here. And I feel like you just need to understand that this isn't the flex that you may think it is. I don't know if there's like a younger version of yourself that would at one point would have been like dying to be feeling the way that you're feeling or would just love the attention. But Spirit really needs you with the Death card and the Strength card right beneath that. You need to not be entertaining any sort of male validation at this point. You need to just be really focused on your craft, focused on your vision, focused on the things that you're doing because there's a resiliency here. You're being tested for a reason. Like going back to earlier, like, oh, am I supposed to do this until I settle down, until I find a husband? No, what if you're just supposed to do it until something better or something new? What if that's just what you're supposed to do because that's what you're supposed to do, right? Like, I don't know. It's like they're giving me the example of like you're defining life before marriage and then like after marriage. And it's like, that's not how it's supposed to work. And that's where Spirit's really saying like you have to put an end to the ways of your thinking or put an end to some of you are like, again, thinking that this is flattery or thinking that this is like people coming in with compliments. You really like the attention, even if you claim you don't. But the more you grab onto the attention, the more that you are subconsciously liking it, you're inviting more of it in. And this isn't a cutesy, oh, if people are having crushes on me. This is like a genuinely dangerous situation. This is a genuinely like course altering situation. And while right now you might not be able to see, the Page of Pentacles is the start of a success. It's the start of a journey. You might not be able to be like, well, I'm doing everything right. I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing. I'm supposed to continue after this. Like, you might not understand it that way, but that's why the Strength card is here, is because you need to have the perseverance and you need to give yourself the time to see things in the fuller picture and to not get trapped before you're able to do so. So it's not the compliment that you think it is. I hate to be in here like breaking girls' hearts, but at the end of the day, like, you're coming out as the Queen of Wands. And Spirit doesn't want you to lose your power, to lose your influence, to lose your authority for a masculine of all things, and for them to take your robe and claim it as their own. Like, no, let's not do that. Let's not participate in that culture. Let's stand in our power, remain in it. And again, there's no before marriage and after marriage. If you're thinking like that, feeling like that, then we're not looking at it for the right reasons. But Spirit needs you to remain in that energy, and it's just gross. It's really just gross. Like, again, like the way that this is Rapunzel, they're claiming you for ownership of something, and it's just, you don't need to participate. You're not an object. You're a human. I love you.